Hello and welcome all of you Sagittarians. Yes, I love to talk to the Sagittarians. I have a Sagittarius rising myself and I'm very glad I have that actually, because it gives us this optimism, doesn't it? And that doesn't mean to say this is very much misunderstood about Sagittarians. They think that we live a life with laughter and we don't worry. We do. Because don't forget, Sagittarius is next to Scorpio, and a lot of personal planets, if you have the Sun in Sagittarius, are in Scorpio. So the Mercury or the Venus. Anyway, this was a little extra, so to speak. But Sagittarius do know that life is an art, and that life is all about embracing the now. And also in your communication, because December, this horoscope for you Sagittarians for December 2016 is going to be about an opportunity for unbelievable, powerful confidence. And your speech, wow, that is going to deepen and to become even more and to become very intense. So Sagittarians, they do have that helicopter view, but now this month you're also going to have the intensity and the depths. So that combination is quite interesting. What's happening now? Mercury is going retrograde in your second house, and this is the same happening, the same thing that happened last year in December. So there is something about December 2015, January 2016 that happened that had to do with your confidence, that maybe had to do with money, but that surely had to do with thinking about your confidence, thinking about your money, thinking about how strong you are, or thinking about how you've lost your strength. And this is coming to the surface again in December time with the Mercury retrograde at 15 degrees. It stops at 15 degrees on the 20th. So again, as I said last month, this is bang on the fixed star Rukbat. And Rukbat is a very benefic star. It's about steadiness and solidness. So if you've been working hard, if you had problems financially, this can be the turning point, so to speak. On another level, if you have been feeling that you have lost confidence, that you know, through a situation, through a person, that through a job, that you have lost your strength and lost your belief in yourself and lost the belief in your own talents, this is an opportunity to turn it around with Mercury and Pluto there in your second house. This is an opportunity to regain that power, to regain that strength. Now, what is the best thing to do? Let's start with worst thing to do. The worst thing that you would do is trying to manipulate, is trying to control your financial situation by, as I said, by manipulating others or by manipulating situations, by doing things not above board. Of course, I think the chances are very small that happens because Sagittarius is so much about the truth. The best thing to do is to really look at that truth, look at that authentic situation. If your financial situation is crap, if your confidence is crap, maybe the first step is to realize that and to see it, because then you can transform it. And that is what Pluto is all about. Pluto is a very slow planet. It's a slow process. But this is something, as I said, that has been going on for a long time. So for one Sagittarian, it will have to do with their confidence. For another one, it will have to do with their talent. For another one, it will have to do with money or with all of these subjects. But whatever it is, they take advantage, dear Sagittarians, to see that truth, and then it becomes like way lighter, and speaking your truth and thinking about constructions to improve that, because and it's a lot about talking about that and making negotiations, because Mars is in your third house for a lot of time of the month. Yes, in your third house. So So a lot can be done by thinking and constructing a new construction to improve your second house, your worth. And so this is really about allowing it to happen, seeing it to happen, not putting your head in the ground, you could say. But and yes, sometimes it can be hurtful, and other times it's just not hurtful, it's liberating. I think mostly it will be like that, again, because you're a Sagittarian. You're not afraid of the truth, are you? And you will have a better impact now and a better solution than you had last year. Because last year something might have happened that was hitting your confidence, getting a hit, for a person or a situation. And now it's like healing it, almost transforming it. That's what's happening with Sagittarius. This is all very deep, but there is a lighted thing going on. Saturn in your sign is trining Uranus in your 5th house. This is amazing, Sagittarians. This is the aspect that I've been looking forward to. I'm not going to say I'm not embracing the now, but it's a nice thing to happen in December. Saturn, which is the planet of structure, which is learning the Sagittarians to be responsible, to say no when they need to say no, to say yes when they, healthy boundaries. That's Saturn in your 1st house of Sagittarius, and the integrity there. A lot of Sagittarians are really seeing that and learning so much from the Saturn in their sign and taking that responsibility and maturing tremendously. But now it's not all Saturn structure and so on. It's also Uranus, which you resonate with way better, because Uranus is like freedom, liberty, sudden, innovative, creative projects, so to speak, because this Uranus is in your 5th house. So it's two planets that don't understand each other, but which Saturn is holding the structure, and Uranus is like, no, I want innovation here, I want newness, freshness here. But these two speak together in a very good way. So a lot of Sagittarius are going to be very strong, rooted, which is Saturn in your 1st house. And because of that, your creativity is going to go through the roof in your 5th house with Uranus there. And this trine is you feel that throughout the whole month. So you're going to be more creative and at the same time innovative as well, with new projects, maybe with your business. If you're launching a new business, fantastic energy. Or maybe with kids. It could be that there's something happening with kids as well that is opening you up. And you get along way better with them because you've got the structure there, you're disciplining them, but you're also allowing them to grow and to expand. So, but all in all, it's about you, your creative self, really expanding, and that's wonderful. So, last but not least, there's also another aspect with your ruler, Jupiter, opposing Uranus, also throughout the month of December. And this is also these two planets. It's happening on the 26th, but you feel it the whole month, and it's repeating itself next year in March and September. But this is all about you growing tremendously, also when it comes to the future. That Jupiter there is in that 11th house of the future, which you like. As I said many times last month, Jupiter in the 11th is all about you trying to aim towards a very interesting point there in the future. And now it opposes Uranus in your 5th house, so it means that all of a sudden there is a breakthrough. There is a breakthrough. It could mean in love, because Uranus is in your 5th house. So for those who are single, it can be the time of meeting someone very exciting, maybe through a friend even, or a friend becomes more. Could be the case as well. But also all of a sudden you're pregnant, with that Uranus in the, if that was your aspiration, Jupiter in the 11th and then Uranus in the 5th. Or all of a sudden a creative outburst that is going to give you so many lucky moments in the future. That's basically it. So a lot to look forward to for you Sagittarians. And there is a a new moon, a full moon in your opposite house on the 14th, so around the middle of the month. There is like this full moon in Gemini, and you're gonna feel that, you know, your relationships are also going to reveal a lot of truths there, or they are going to reveal a lot of truths. And I mean the one-to-one relationships, so your loved one, but also maybe clients or people who are that extra meaningful for you now. Yeah, very encouraging month for the Sagittarius. And I want to take a minute to thank you so much for this year, for making this happen, for making this, you know, my hobby that used to be a hobby, that I can make it my job here. And I feel honored to be able to do consultations for lots of you who have purchased the readings this year. Thank you so much. Thank you for you out there who is spreading the word, who is sharing the videos, liking the videos. Thank you so much, and keep on going. I wish you all the best, Sagittarius. See you next year. Bye bye.